we're doing our first modification to the Mission Overland Summit. What we're doing is upgrading the battery system. This camper comes with a single AGM battery, which comes directly from the dealer, so it's kind of hit or miss on what battery you're gonna get. It's just a lead acid basic flooded battery. So we're gonna be upgrading this. Let me show you what we're doing. Up in the front of the camper is a compartment where the battery is stored, and then our particular camper has the Renogy 2000 watt inverter already installed. We are going to be upgrading the batteries to the Renogy Smart Lithium Iron Phosphate, and these are self-heating as well. I got these on sale in the President's Day Renogy sale, and I don't think I really need the heated batteries, but you know, just in case. It does get super cold here and we go camping when it's cold, so we got the self-heating ones. If you guys didn't know, lithium iron phosphate, if you charge these below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius, it will damage the batteries, and that's why we got the heated ones. The heaters in these will turn on below freezing and warm the batteries up so they can be charged while it's cold outside. Lithium iron phosphate can be discharged in very cold temperatures like -4 Fahrenheit or something like that, but yeah, the heated version should be good for our climate here. It usually doesn't get that cold, but yeah, during the winter it dips down below freezing quite a bit, so that's why I picked these up. Alright guys, so these come in pretty small boxes. I bought them as a set. Basically on their website you can buy 2 at once, but they do get shipped separately. But there's 2 boxes, and then on the inside is a nice big piece of foam. In the top there's just like a little instruction booklet. This is a button to wake the batteries up, and then you get a couple of bolts for the battery terminals. And it looks like it does come with bolts already in the battery terminals. Alright, here's the battery itself. And again, I got 2 of these so we can have 200 amp hours of power on this camper. And again, there's 2 bolts already there. They have a little baggie to keep the moisture out. Alright guys, so what makes these batteries so special is they have data ports on the top. So what that allows us to do is the battery management system in here can talk to the other battery, and it can keep them leveled together so both batteries carry the same voltage. This also allows, like, you can link up your solar charge controller so it knows what the batteries are doing specifically, as well as like hooking up a Bluetooth module so you can check out your batteries via Bluetooth. So we'll be setting both these up inside the camper, linking them together, and then setting up the Bluetooth module so we can monitor these and see what they're doing. The dealer kind of just gave us this cheapy battery. I even told them not to even give us a battery, but they did anyway. It's just a flooded deep cycle here. And then yeah, so this box comes from Mission Overland, and it's riveted to the bottom of this box. So I think what I'm going to do is remove this box altogether because it takes up a lot of room. The new batteries are smaller than this, so I don't want this huge box in here. So we're going to take that out, put the new batteries up in this area, and then we'll kind of gain a little bit of this area back. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery and then get it out of here. I got this old battery undone. Oh my god, it's heavy too. There you go, there's the old one. Alright, so you'll see this box is just riveted in, so I'm going to have to drill those rivets out and get this box out of here. And then those new batteries will take up a lot less space, maybe even than this, because this thing's pretty deep. So go ahead and get that done. Okay guys, so I did get those out. I had to drill it from the bottom and then they popped right out. So it does leave a few holes in the bottom there. So I'll seal that up here in a little bit. Probably do some like weather tape from the outside. And well, maybe some on the inside as well. So that leaves us with all this room here for our new batteries. And these take up a lot less room. So I'll set this one right where that was. The old one used to go like inside the slide, like right there. And then I think these may be a little bit shorter. Yeah, they're about a 1/4 inch shorter. So I'm not sure if I want to put it all the way over here or move them over closer to the inverter like that, and run my wires around this way like so. Put the other one here, and then we'll have like a little space here. Yeah, we'll see what I end up doing. So I'll be back here in a minute. All right guys, so I think this is what I'm gonna do. I tried to put the batteries up against the inverter, but actually the battery fits just in between the rails of the fridge, so it can shove back in this corner, and then I'll have a little bit of room to maybe store a couple of things here. And I did pick up some battery straps, so I think I might rivet the holders back behind this battery and then on this side here as well, and then we can strap across the top right here. So I picked up this little set of battery straps, and it comes with some little tie downs there and some screws. So I'll get rid of the screws, but I should be able to rivet these down to the metal, and then I have a way to strap these batteries down to the bottom of the box. So I'm just using some 3/16 rivets, and these little hold downs I've had to drill out a little bit to make I've had to drill these out a little bit to make the rivets fit. Alright guys, so I've got the new tie downs in. So again, I use 3/16 rivets and drilled out all these little brackets here. I'll post a link in the description below where you can get these. It's just a battery tie down kit with 2 straps. You can see the strap here. Basically it's just a lashing strap. I couldn't find any parts like this at Home Depot, so I just bought it on Amazon. But anyway, I drilled out the bottom of this box to put these in, and then riveted them in, and then we've got our lashing strap to hold down the batteries. Next thing I need to do is fill in the old holes. So I'm gonna go in the garage, see if I can find something to fill these holes. Okay guys, I got the battery straps in onto the newly riveted loops down there, and got these strapped down, and yeah, those are in there really well. I might redo the strap a little bit to get it more in the middle, so it's not the metal piece isn't as close to the battery terminal. I don't think it's going to be an issue because they won't slide. But so the next thing is I've got some cables to connect these together, and then we'll go ahead and wake these batteries up and see what happens. I got these Alpha battery cables. They're 2 gauge. All these products, I'll leave a link in the description below. What we're going to do is wire these in parallel, so negative to negative, positive to positive, and then that'll give us our 200 amp hours. Figured these might be a little long, but luckily they're very flexible. Alright guys, so it took me a little bit on how to get all this connected. Well, not the terminal part, but the data ports. It took me a second to find how to actually do that properly. I had to search it online. But basically, these smart batteries, they can talk to each other and auto balance. And there's 2 ports. There's one that says link and one that says up. So this battery, you can link to the up port of this battery. And then on this battery, the up port goes to the Bluetooth module. And I'll get that mounted up here shortly with some VHB tape. These batteries, this is what they are from the factory. They're at 70%. I can tap here. It tells me we're at 70% there. Nothing's running right now, so it says we got like 436 hours of battery life remaining. It tells me I have 139.74 amp hours left. And then if we scroll down, you can see battery 1 and then battery 2. Tells you the voltage of each battery separately, and then it tells you the temperature of each cell of that battery and then the voltage of that battery. So pretty cool. One of these days I'll get in here and I will put a bus bar for the negative and positive terminals, so I don't have to connect all these right to the terminals here. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you got something out of this, upgrading the camper to some lithium iron phosphate batteries. Pretty easy project. The only difficult part maybe, I mean, and it's subjective, it's not really difficult, is the rivets and riveting the little handles down for the batteries. But other than that, pretty easy project. In the upcoming videos you'll see a little more DIY. I've got something else planned for this cabinet here, and then I've got some more mods going on inside and outside the camper, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And as always, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell so you know when I make a new video about the Mission Overland Summit. So thanks for watching, see you next time.